Hello again to all subscribers of this channel. In this post, we'll examine a big fear. A fear of surpassing people that we admire. Many people are afraid that they have actually surpassed someone that they admire. And I quote Sosuke Aizen from the anime series Bleach, created by Tite Kubo. Quote, admiration is the state furthest away from understanding. Unquote. Right before he stabs Momo. But anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, you have to watch the show to see. But on to it. And here's something I came up with. Too many times, people out there, you treat people like gods you revere, instead of treating them as human beings you respect. It's a major flaw in most humans when it comes to how we look at others. Some people that you believe in, and some people who think very highly of themselves, they cannot stand to be around you if you, A, surpass them in some kind of way. If you're doing your job the way you're supposed to, and you meet all the qualifications that your boss needed of you, if those type of people notice this, they'll try their best to limit your productivity. They'll shame you, use your coworkers to cut you off from certain social events. They may even use language to coach you into underperforming. Even worse, because you might admire that person or what you thought that person was, you'll sabotage your own productivity as to not upstage them. This is very counterproductive, both for you as an individual and the company that you might work for. B. Or if you show them that they're wrong about something, if you decide to show them that they are indeed doing something wrong, you shatter their ego. Why? Because they're probably used to not getting challenged. They're used to coasting through life, and they're used to not getting criticized, and have believed their own hype for way too long. So once they get challenged or criticized, they most likely will lash out at you. They may openly be hostile, play the victim, or find ways to slander you. You who was only being honest with them. They'll do all this instead of simply recognize their faults and then improve on themselves. It is here that you will lose any admiration for them that you previously had. It's a hard blow, but it's part of a necessary process. A process of maturing into a more critical thinking human being. How can this be avoided? Here's how. We as human beings are going to have to learn to not put other human beings on a pedestal. What we should do instead is recognize that that person is what that person is actually worth. What is that person actually worth? What is their actual value? We need to somehow assess that in a more objective way. Look at their triumphs and their defeats. Look at their successes and their failures. Look at their strengths and their weaknesses and recognize them for what they are. Recognize how they can help us and how we can assist them also. But we also need to see these characteristics in ourselves. Then and only then we have a strong and solid relationship with other human beings, like we're supposed to. In conclusion, too many people either believe their own hype or want to be revered. Others like to put others around them on a pedestal and ignore their own particular greatness. Even worse, and some of the worst, are those who deep down know how great they are or how great they could be, yet they hold back their own greatness. They instead choose to elevate, pedestalize, and deify other human beings, instead of recognizing who they are as a person, both themselves and the other person that they're pedestalizing. All of these behaviors are toxic and very destructive, both on an individual level and on a collective level. All people need to be respected, which means we need to have a much more objective view of ourselves and a more objective view of others. This is where respect is. And many times it's going to be a painful process to really objectively see another human being as a human being. It's going to be painful to respect ourselves and others, but ultimately that doesn't matter. Respect is not meant to feel good or feel bad. Respect is not meant to be pleasurable or painful. Respect is meant to be respect. And it's only when there's respect between people can people forge strong and healthy relationships. And that is all for this post. Hope you got something from this video. Like, subscribe, and rate this video up for more. Leave a comment if you want. Check out the channel. I'm out. Peace.